2022 is almost over. Do we have daily flights to the International Space Station like this? Do we control the weather with a bunch of laser satellites like this? Do we video chat with the president on a giant floating screen connected to nothing like this? My name is Alex, and I live in the future. This is my series about futuristic movies where I check in to see how well they did at predicting what now would look like. And this is my final episode of 2022, and this is about Geostorm, that weird little car from the early 90s that GM tried to sell you with commercials like this one.
No!
Geostorms. Okay.
Big bucks?
No! How much? Give me numbers. What's the catch?
There is no catch.
And this one.
Guys like a girl that knows how to drive a stick.
There's 140 horses in here. Can you... Hello? Horses?
No, actually this is about the 2017 film Geostorm, which had a pretty similar level of writing.
Sure, kidnap the president. That sounds like the reasonable move.
Well, it's the only move we've got.
So, climate change, right? Why beat it when you can join it? We decided to make a series of satellites that control the weather using a bunch of lasers, and this was all put together by one super genius, played by walking Arby's sandwich, Gerard Butler. And it worked. He did it. He beat it. Easy peasy. But then, somebody decides to take over the satellites and use them to make bad weather instead of good weather because something power. Look, the promise of this movie is that you get to watch cities be destroyed by CG weather, and they do that. My personal favorite is where the people on the beach got really cold all of a sudden. So then Gerard Butler takes the weather satellite system, unplugs it, and plugs it back in. That is what he does. That's really what happens.
What's the catch?
There is no catch.
Well, actually there is the one catch. All those explosions made so much space debris we could never launch anything safely ever again. But they don't explore it, so why would I? Look, it's hard to predict the future, but when it's only a couple of years, it's much easier. And this movie came out in 2017. This is 5 years ago. And they think this much is going to change in that period of time. It's so ridiculous. I'm just going to whip through these like a super tornado. No. No. Definitely not. No. Not even close. Nope. For sure not. No. Not that. No. But at one point a self-driving car crashes. Pretty good. 1,000 points.
How much? Give me numbers.
Overall score, 2 thumbs. Gouging out my own eyes. Just set this in 2030. It would have been so easy and way more plausible. So that's the last one of 2022. I'm looking ahead. There are not a lot of movies set in 2023. As far as I can tell, it's just X-Men Days of Future Past and an anime called Gunbuster, which I assume is about the Ghostbusters, but they decide to actually do something useful for once. That's it. So if I want to keep the series going, I think I have to go backwards. So why don't you tell me your favorite movie that was set in like 2020, 2021 that got the future completely wrong? I'd love to talk about it. Let me know in the comments. Happy New Year, and remember, no matter how bad you think you are at your job, somebody got paid to write this.
Can you... Hello? Horses?